Hello everyone, let's start. When people talk generally of tea in Western culture, they're often referring to black tea, sun tea, sweet tea, iced tea, afternoon tea. These well-known categories of tea are typically made using black tea. Even the popular English breakfast and Earl Grey blends are made from black tea leaves. This is in contrast to Eastern culture in countries like China and Japan, where tea typically refers to green tea. So what's the difference between black and green tea? To understand what makes black tea black and green tea green, it's important to know that all tea originates from the same exact plant, Camellia sinensis. It's the variety of tea plant and how the plant's leaves are processed that define if a tea becomes black or green. The Western palate has certainly become used to typical strong black tea that can stand up to sweetener and cream or lots of ice. So for a long time, the quality and variety of black tea wasn't something that was highly regarded in the West. Mass production to meet the demand for tea was more important. But as consumers learn more about the world of tea, demand for premium, artisan, loose-leaf teas are on the rise, and variety, freshness, and flavor have become important distinguishing factors in choosing which black tea to sip. When choosing a black tea to sip, remember that not all black teas taste the same. Just like with fine wine, there are so many variables that give individual black teas their own particular flavor profiles, including where it was grown, if it grew near other crops that affected its flavor, for example, rose bushes or coffee plants, what kind of climate it grew in, if it was fertilized naturally or with chemicals, how long the leaves were allowed to oxidize when processed, what kind of heat treatment the leaves received to stop oxidization, and whether the leaves were left whole, orthodox, or cut into smaller pieces, non-orthodox, for packaging. Generally, black tea is stronger, bolder, and richer than green tea. A brewed black tea can range in color from amber to red to dark brown, and its flavor profile can range from savory to sweet, depending on how long it was oxidized and how it was heat processed. Black tea typically has more astringency and bitterness than green tea, but if brewed correctly it should be smooth and flavorful. Some common traits used to describe the overall flavor profile of the black tea category include malty, smoky, brisk, earthy, spiced, nutty, metallic, citrus, caramel, leather, fruity, sweet and honey. To ensure you are getting the freshest black tea you can sip, be sure and buy it from a reputable company that can tell you when and how the tea was processed and packaged. While it won't really go bad, tea can get stale if it sits around too long. Oxidized black tea is more shelf-stable than its delicate green tea cousin. Many black teas can last up to 1 to 2 years if stored properly in a cool, dark place and in an opaque, airtight container away from light, moisture, and pantry items like coffee and spices that can leach flavor into the tea leaves. And that's all, folks. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Have a nice day.